Production.
What is poppin'? We're looking at C3.AI here. So quick backtrack here. Last video I posted on AI, I said that this was the company behind ChatGPT. That is my bad. They are not. OpenAI is the company that's behind ChatGPT, and they're private, so you can't really invest in them directly. But I still do think that C3.AI is a good company to invest in when you're looking into AI tech. Why that is because this company is what they essentially do in layman's terms is they implement AI technology in these large companies, right? The US Army is one, for example. If you look at my Twitter, I have a list, or sorry, if you look at the previous YouTube video and in the comments, I have a list of companies that this company has as clients, and what they do is they implement their AI technology, right, into these companies to make their lives easier. So again, ChatGPT, that type of AI technology, eventually all these other companies are going to start making it, just like you have Google, just like you have Internet Explorer, Firefox. You have these web explorer platforms. Imagine ChatGPT just being another version of that. I imagine Microsoft will eventually make their own. Potentially C3.AI might make their own specialized for a certain company, if you see what I'm saying. So I still do think that these digital AI products that C3.AI are basically implementing into other companies, I still think that they're a strong company. Sure, it might not be the one behind ChatGPT. I'm sure we all wish we had the opportunity to invest in OpenAI, but I still think this is a very close second. If you have any other AI stocks, leave a comment down below and point them out, because I want to make an AI watch list. I want to expand my view on this AI sector, because I don't know too many that are AI specialized, if you see what I'm saying. Anyways, technical perspective, what are we looking at here? We're on the daily time frame. We're going to make sure things are a little bit obvious. We've come up to this 42 zone, right? And an immediate rejection has come. So again, this stock was downtrending since 2020, right? We had a top at 180. We'll mark out that zone. Let's delete everything and make this clear. We have a zone right around 175. That is our major resistance. We continue the downtrend, right? We start from a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and we continue down into this zone. Let's mark some resistance and support levels here. So we have this area, right? 45. Let's mark it a little bit lower, right around here, 43. Okay. This was acting as some sort of support. We broke below it, and we continue the downtrend. What we're looking at here is we're trying to make this move. Like, this stock wants to move. Here's the thing. We're running into previous support, but is now resistance, right? So we're running into these resistance zones. We need to see how the stock reacts. This stock reacted with a major rejection. But if you look at the daily time frame, you pull up the 8 EMA, you pull up the 21, the trend is still in our favor. Now let's look at the weekly time frame. As you can see, all that I think is happening is we're getting way too extended from the 8 EMA. Again, this is a volatile stock. That'll tend to happen. You will see large moves to the upside, quick rejections from certain zones that bring us like really sharply down below previous highs, right? So we just went, I believe, over 100% from 16 to 42. We go 153%. And now just that quick, if you happen to buy at 40, 44 or 43. We're now down 30%. It's volatile, but the weekly trend is still there for us, right? Low, high, higher low, higher high. What we need to pay attention to and just watch is this weekly 8 EMA. Are we going to hold it, right? That's what we need to pay attention to. So don't get so drawn up in the, oh, it's pumped over 150, I want to buy. Be patient, watch the stock. Let's see if we come back and retest these zones, right? So let's just mark this out. Major resistance the past few months, 28. We come up to 28, reject. Come up to 28.50, reject. Quickly come above, reject. We've now broken over it. Let's see if this zone acts as support and then buy off that zone. It's simply just supply demand metrics. That's all we really need when we're looking at this. The weekly time frame 8 EMA is what we can use to basically gauge how large the zone is. So use this rectangle, mark it down to the 8 EMA, gives us $28 to $25. Now we need to pay attention. What we need to see and pay attention to is, let me delete that real quick. Will we hold that zone, right? So we have this gap down, we're trying to hold. We could see us bounce into that range, right? Quickly drop, we bounce into this range, create a base, and continue this uptrend. That's what we're looking at. AI, it's a strong name. Keep in mind, this shit could rip, right? So when we're looking at the weekly time frame, and we're looking, again, that was on the log chart, but still it is easy to identify and look at. We'll look at the volume profile. Volume profile, the most amount of people bought shares around this $21 zone, okay? Look at how our resistance or supply, however you look at it, decreases. As this supply gets eaten up, the above resistance or supply gets weaker and weaker, which will make it easier for us to essentially just keep on grinding up towards these levels. Will it happen? I do think so, because it's the theme of this year, in my opinion. AI stocks are the theme of this year. Don't sleep on it. You could look into so many different ways to play it. Stock, options, and just simply, it's been fun watching these. Again, been way more focused on crypto related stocks, because I do believe they'll have a big pump too, but I am looking into another entry on AI, so that's what we are looking at, and this is my point of view from a technical perspective. Easy, guys.